Welcome to Everything Sim Racing. This is a show where I go over things that are going on in the community, specifically sim racing. And in these episodes, we're going to be going over everything to do with sim racing. We're going to be talking to everybody that's behind all the big announcements that come with the new downloads, tracks, mods, and everything in between. League spotlights and breaking news within it. So, without further ado, let's get to the start of the first episode of Everything Sim Racing. Let's get to the news. Welcome to Top News. Top News is a segment that I have created that will allow people to choose the news they would like to hear. Because most of the time, the Top News segment can run on for more than 5 minutes. And people just want to find their exact piece of news they want to read about. So keep in mind, in the description, when it says Top News segment, there will be timestamps to where you can find the specific time where the news that you want to hear starts. So let's get into it. GT5 is in the news, and it's about the new Corvette, the 2014 Stingray.
With the new 2014 Chevrolet Stingray being announced at the Detroit Auto Show just a week ago, it was no surprise to see the uncamouflaged version of the 2014 Corvette Stingray in GT5 be released. And to everybody's delight, it's free, unlike the real car. You can pick it up on the PlayStation Store now, and here's a little snippet of the gameplay.
Now, some exciting news for Project Car fans. Slightly Mad Studios has released a new build.
Project Cars, or Slightly Mad Studios, has now released build number 387. This marking the second update in under 2 weeks, with build 382 just coming about a week ago. This edition of the new build brings 2 new BMWs as a part of the Project Cars 10-car BMW license, with 6 more Bavarian race cars still to join Project Cars. As always, with the new additions to the P cars, the new cars miss several important features, being early exports to the pre-alpha title. In the description, we'll have a full list of the build updates and upgrades, but what we can tell you is a lot of new physics changes are coming to some vehicles. Finally, right? Also, they've added some new tracks along with the recent build 382, a new German track that is in its early stage as well. If you want to see all the updates and upgrades to the new build, make sure to check out the description for the article that you have just heard.
Lots of new previews for Race Room has just now come out. SimBen has released them on their website. Let's get to them and let's see what's coming to it.
SimBen has released quite a few previews of some of the cars that will be coming to the service soon. The previews show a mix of fictional and real cars, including a fictional Le Mans prototype, including the BMW Z4 GT3, the BMW 635 touring car, and the semi-fictional Rough Racing. Remember, Race Room is free to play, but is currently in closed beta testing. Make sure to check it out on Steam for a limited version. Bahrain for Rfactor 2, making some very good progress. McNullo has released a few pictures of his Rfactor 2 conversion. This is a very important track, especially for F1 fans. With Rfactor having it, it's only a matter of time before it was made for Rfactor 2. If you would like to become part of the Rfactor community, make sure to go to Rfactor's website and check out Rfactor 2, where it is still in beta and able to be purchased at any time. Revamp might be trashing their 2012 addition to Daytona and going straight to 2013. In a forum post, Revamp track makers were researching preseason Thunder footage and images brought to you by other forum members. This could be to compare their track to the 2013 version and maybe add some to their 2012 version and go straight to 2013. But we expect to see more on this in the near future. Is the Gen 6 car heading our way? Well, it seems about just confirmed. Bullring has changed their banner to home of the NR2003 Generation 6, or Gen 6. Not only that, but on their downloads page, they said new in 2013 Cup Mod. One thing we can definitely guarantee, we will be seeing a Gen 6 car for 2003 in 2013. Today's guest is Alex Bates, who is working on an Iroc mod for Rfactor. Can you give us some info on it?
Well, it's like you said, it's an Iroc mod, and it's basically finished. Just gonna have a full race season with it, which anybody's welcome to run, of course. And after that, I'm gonna release it. Working on some stuff with lighting and reflections. Basically, got the tires done that we're gonna use. Maybe tweak the suspension.
And what exactly made you do this? Or, what inspired you to do this?
Well, it needed it. Iroc needed to be an Rfactor. All that they have is the Z28 by VHR. Nobody's made the Firebird.
What are some of the main features that the mod has?
It'd probably have to be the tire model. It's pretty much the main goal of the mod was to have one of the better, more natural feeling stock cars in Rfactor.
Well, that's nice. Are you going to be releasing any Iroc specific track INIs with this?
Initially, no.
Okay. When do you expect for it to be released, and will it be public?
It'll be released to the public on March 3rd, but for about a month prior to that, there will be a season to test any physics updates.
And we can expect it on Rfactor Central?
The work in progress is currently on Rfactor Central, and the final will be there too.
If you guys would like any updates on the mod, make sure to check out the Rfactor Central work in progress topic. There you'll find some updates on the upcoming release, and when it finally releases, there'll be a topic of discussion on the show. Thanks, Alex, for joining us for today's interview.
Thank you for having me.
This week's league spotlight is solsticeracing.net. Solsticeracing.net is home to 3 NR2003 series featuring a Pro Line Cup Series, a Solstice Dash Series, and a Street Stock Hobby Division Series. Not only that, but they also feature a Madden 08 League for the PC. Make sure to check out solsticeracing.net. Link is in the description. Now on to the community poll. The Generation 6 cars are going to be coming out for NR2003 in 2013, but how soon? With Bahrain not giving out any answers, we have to speculate. So, does the Generation 6 cars for NR2003 make it out before or after the Daytona 500? This is how the format goes. Make sure to put hashtag community poll in the comments with your answer. Yes, before the Daytona 500, or no, after. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy the poll. Now I just want to thank everybody personally for watching this episode of Everything Sim Racing. It takes a lot of hard work and effort, and most importantly time, to make this show possible. So if you could, please rate the video, comment, and favorite and share if you will. Keep in mind, I know this show isn't as good as it can be and will improve over time. As far as this goes, I will be open to suggestions on how to improve the show. So make sure to put them in the comments. Thank you guys for watching the video, and we'll see you in 2 weeks for episode 2.